Trios Tag Team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, the team of Red Velvet, Ty Conti, and Anna Jay.
You know, guys, I've had it up to here. Because first, Ty Conti and Anna Jay steal mine and Taz's entrance. And then they add Red Velvet to the mix, and they steal our entrance.
Well, let's be honest about this, Excalibur. As handsome as you are under that mask, so I've heard, because I've never seen under the mask.
Of course, yes.
But I can always tell by that extremely strong jawline that you have.
Yeah, but
regardless, all three of them girls are better looking than we'll ever be.
And their opponents, Freya States, Angelica Risk, and Ari Alexander.
Mark, I remember the first time we tried the butt. You knocked me actually off the stage.
Tried to do what?
The butt.
We bang butts.
Yeah.
No,
Did I say something wrong again? I didn't say something wrong again, did I?
Yes, you did.
Doggone it. They're going to pull my license.
Welcome to AEW Dark Elevation. I'm filling in once again for Tony Schiavone, who decided now is a great time to do his taxes, and Ty Conti starting things off for her side.
Is that like velvet or is that tie-dyed?
It's pink velvet, and red velvet is her opponent.
Mine that looks velvet.
Oh, Ty Conti with a low sweep.
Such an expert with those leg trips.
And now with the arm captured, Ty. Oh, wow. Ranking back.
Wow.
Trying to rip the shoulder out of socket.
Why are people applauding? Somebody call an ambulance.
Oh, big size difference here,
Yeah.
but Ty Conti's not the one to play with.
Now,
Freya States tags in immediately. Starts getting paintbrushed by Ty Conti. Ty, Greco-Roman knuckle lock up. Oh, blocks the right hand. Ty gets her footing. Comes over looking for the sunset flip.
no.
Nice move. That's the first time I've seen that done before. She slapped the hands off the thighs.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, but look at this. Ty Conti backing up Freya States to the corner. Ty rolls through and charges in the back elbow.
Oh, kick to the side of the head. That'll fix how big you are.
Yeah.
And now Ty Conti tags in her BFF, Anna Jay.
She could be tall and dizzy.
And Anna makes a quick tag out to Red Velvet.
Whoa.
Velvet with Freya States in the corner. Oh, big kick. And Velvet on the single leg drop kick. Velvet standing moonsault press. Two.
Big kickoff.
Yeah, both legs were neutralized. Freya States, though, just using her size, using her power.
Just changes the game, just like that.
Oh, and
nice
backbreaker.
Now that's what you call an odd evening. Jeez.
Definitely evened up the odds. I'm thinking that's going to be my next trunks. I'm liking that pink belt. Was that a reverse headbutt to the stomach?
Yes, it was.
Wow, that's not good for the neck. That's a young person move.
Angelica Risk comes in.
Yeah, last time she worked the last time we saw her in Jacksonville, she like twerked on people.
Risk here with the cover.
Is that considered an offensive maneuver?
What's that, twerking?
Yeah.
If it's a distract, you use the edge. Although distracting you ain't going to be really good in the match.
Anna Jay makes the tag, ducks underneath.
Nice throw.
Anna Jay.
She hooked him perfectly.
Yeah, using that leverage throw. Creates some distance and charges in.
Leg whip and a trip. Take that with you.
Anna sweeps out the leg, rolls through, and
oh my Lord!
That's just a kick to the face just because.
Gamagiri near leg hooked. Two, no. Now at the Risk able to kick out Anna Jay, though, keeping the pressure on, keeping her opponent within arm's reach. Into the midsection by Risk. Tag is made.
Angelica's so aggressive.
Oh, that dangerous Jay kick lands. Alexander got rocked. Oh, spear. Double team move by Ty Conti. And Red Velvet neutralized Freya States in the Queen Slayer. That is it.
Now for this match, Red Velvet, Ty Conti, and Anna Jay.
Guys, this trio, Ty Conti, Anna Jay, and Red Velvet, looking sharp.
They did look sharp. It looked like that tag team, the partners or their opponents were not a good team. They just didn't work together.
Anna Jay locks in this Queen Slayer ball.
And that's his whole, when that's locked in with the legs wrapped around the torso, there's no getting out of that. It's tap out or go out.
What a win for these three women who will be hearing from our lawyers.
We've only just begun.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite at 8, now on TBS and anytime on the app.
A huge 10-man tag team match as 2.0 and Daniel Garcia team up with the Gun Club next here on Dark Elevation.
This is a 10-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Daniel Garcia and 2.0.
Big Magic Matt Lee on your left, Daniel Garcia in the center, Jeff Parker on the right, set to compete in this 10-man tag team match. They got some pretty potent firepower in their corner.
Their partners being accompanied by their father, Billy, from Orlando, Florida, Austin and Colton Gunn, the Gun Club.
Now's a good time to tell a joke.
Sure.
What do you call a magician with no magic?
What's that?
Ian.
Now, recently, fans have stooped to calling Gun Club ass boys.
Why would you say that?
We would never do that on this broadcast. We are professionals. We will not call them ass boys.
And there it was, the team of Dean Alexander, Dominic Guarini, Kevin Koo, Chico Adams, and Ariel Levy.
I don't know if
We're not
I've ever
supposed to call
seen
the ass boys.
this many people in the ring at one time.
There's a whole lot of bodies. It seems like it should be an over-the-top rope challenge with that.
It looks like a battle royal.
Or battle royale.
Royale, if you're in French. If you're in France.
Bonjour, comment
Well,
allez-vous?
Bonjour, mon chéri.
Did he get busted in the lip already, or is that like vampire makeup?
I'm not quite sure, but the self-styled great. Oh my God! Release German
Well, just started
suplex.
like that. Started like that.
Matt Lee considers himself Canada's greatest athlete, and that German suplex really set the tone for this match.
That's like saying, hey, man, we're going to race, but I'm going to take off before you do. You just took off.
Wow, that was wild. And now 2.0 going to war. Oh, man, elbow in the corner.
Teamwork.
And off the back. Giving him a little taste.
Taste of what?
Taste the elbow to the back of the head.
Yeah, Kevin Koo just got rocked by 2.0.
Tag out. Let somebody else get a whooping.
Wow, those two kind of look alike.
You mean Austin Gunn and Big Magic Matt Lee?
A little bit, yeah.
Dominic Guarini in for his side, taunting Austin Gunn. Oh! And we saw how when the crowd chants ass boys at the Gun Club, it can take them off their game. May have been what cost them against Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus in that AEW World Tag Team Championship match.
You know what I think it did, Paul? I think they need to really work on their focus and not worry so much about what the crowd is chanting, but what's going on in the ring.
Well, you know, as much as I hate to say it, because, you know, for a long time those kids were like family, there's still part of my heart that loves them to death, but them getting called ass boys right now is everything that they deserve.
The tag has been made once again.
Oh, don't look like the egos are clashing that well in this setup.
Back elbow, Ariel Levy just gets taken off his feet.
Oh, no, not that.
Yeah, we don't need to see that.
Nope. Oh, they pancake Levy, center of the ring. Daniel Garcia wants to be tagged in, but
Paul, I
Yeah,
think
he looks
you
like-
and I could do that as a
Do what?
finish. If we were ever a tag team, I could take an arm and a leg, you could take an arm and a leg,
Man,
and boom.
as strong as you are, you pull somebody's arm off.
Daniel
But
Garcia.
don't be teasing me about being my tag partner, because I can make that happen.
Oh, shit.
Wow, what a German. Holy smokes.
German
So
suplex. Dean Alexander got planted.
Bless his heart.
Oh, backdrop suplex on Chico.
is Daniel Garcia not just rabid when he competes?
Hey, I love his intensity.
His intensity is
I
through the
love it.
roof.
That's where that moniker Red Death comes in. He sees red and tortures his opponents and scores the submission victory.
They are trying to stop him, and he won't let go. Like,
He's just mean. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? He's just mean.
The Gun Club, Daniel Garcia and 2 Boyd Earl.
Here's your tag team finisher, guys.
that's it.
And
Now,
then
what would we call it?
Death from above.
That was a movie.
the Scorpion Deathlock there by Daniel Garcia. Getting the win here in this 10-man tag team match.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I love you, Joe.
Look at Darby.
AEW Rampage, Fridays at 10 on TNT.
The AHFO's Bunny in action next on AEW Dark Elevation.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Bunny.
Wow. Watch your beard, Mark.
Mark, you were complaining earlier about how cold it was in here.
Jeez. Okay, already.
See, you're already complaining about the thermostat.
First it's too cold, then it's too hot.
There you go. I think he's going through menopause.
Well, the Bunny set to go one-on-one with Caitlin Alexis.
Look at the eyes of the Bunny right there. Is that not just terrifying?
And her opponent, Caitlin Alexis.
And the Bunny, of course, representing the AHFO, the Andrade Hardy Family Office. Day and age of mergers and acquisitions.
Bless his poor
A
girl's
lot of
heart.
business happening in the wrestling world.
Absolutely. And Andrade.
It's not a speed walking contest. You can't keep walking around in a circle. Let's go.
Collar will tie up the waist lock there by Caitlin Alexis. You can see the Bunny engage in some hand fighting, breaks the grip, but gets a boot to the midsection for her troubles. And
He's on the wrong show to be doing all that,
Yeah.
especially with that opponent.
the Bunny.
Bunny's meaner than a stepped-on rattlesnake.
And now the Bunny grabs the jacket, choking her opponent. Rick Knox trying to get the Bunny to pull her off.
Look how much joy the Bunny gets out of inflicting that pain. Even that kick to the back of the neck and the shoulder blades, just so vicious.
Caitlin Alexis sent face first in that top turnbuckle pad. The Bunny just delivering those stomps in the corner.
That's not a good place to be. You got to try to get your hands up or something.
Defend yourself at all times.
Yeah, Caitlin Alexis, her undoing in this match may have been when she underestimated the Bunny. She tried to get a little too fancy to taunt the Bunny, and the Bunny now making her pay.
Wow. Okay, that's creepy.
Did she just bite at the
Hey,
cameraman?
the camera, man, like she bite your nose off.
And the Bunny giving Caitlin Alexis a tongue lashing, almost the midsection, but just a swift shot across the spine.
Gotta admire Bunny how she's controlling the tempo so far in this match. She's setting the tone.
Yeah, she just hit her right on the chin with a knee.
She's hitting her right in the solar plexus too, knocking the wind right out of her.
Bunny hits the ropes, big knee lift.
Wow, that was a high
Looked
running.
like Mr. Wrestling number 2 out there.
Good call, Mark Henry.
Bunny keeping the pressure on, grabbing a handful of hair. She's got the head hook, and she's gonna take her down the rabbit hole. The Bunny hooks the leg and gets the win.
The winner of this match, the Bunny.
Well, she may be off kilter.
Off kilter?
That's
Off kilter?
mildly putting it.
Mildly putting it.
As that big knee lift followed up down the rabbit hole. I was going to say she may be off kilter, but she is highly effective, highly efficient.
I've seen more balance than a one-sided seesaw.
Exactly. What she lacks in sanity, she makes up for in meanness.
The Bunny, your winner here tonight. Oh, gee, stop it.
I flinched. I admit it.
We need Max to learn some lessons. Max, you want to be tethered to Piper so bad, you're going to have to be tethered to me. The price you paid to see me on this day pales in comparison to the price you will pay on March 6th. The canvas I sit on is not going to be stained with your shitty spray tan. It's going to be stained with your blood.
Sunday, March 6th, live on pay-per-view. CM Punk MJF dog collar match. Andrade El Idolo teams up with the Butcher, the Blade, and Private Party next.
The following is a 10-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first the team of Baron Black, Jameson Ryan, Chandler Hopkins, Sean Dean, and Carly Bravo.
Another 10-man tag team match here on AEW Dark Elevation.
Well, keeping that 10-man tag team keeps the action moving. Gets a chance for a lot of these stars to get opportunities on TV to compete on AEW. I like the concept. The more the merrier.
These 10 men are going to have their work cut out for them.
Accompanied by Jose the Assistant, Private Party, The Butcher, The Blade, and Andrade El Idolo.
Andrade El Idolo taking matters into his own hands.
I love Andrade's mask. Love it. It's so perfect for who he is as a talent.
I think I'm done on this side.
Oh, you cooked enough with the flames?
I'm done.
Great seeing the Butcher returning to action here as part of the AHFO. Though I'm not sure how great it's going to be for his opponents. Of course, the Blade and Private Party, Jose the Assistant, Matt Hardy, a bit noticeable in his absence here.
I think they should change the moniker instead of AHFO, you know, the Andrade Hardy Family Office. It should be the Andrade Hardy Mercenary Outfit. Those guys are a bunch of mercenaries.
That is,
yeah, pinstripes, they just scream mob.
And then you could be like, Mo! No? Too much? I'll be quiet. Mo! Did it? No, nothing? You guys are a tough crowd.
Does that make me Larry Fine?
Yes.
Referee Stefan Smith, the unenviable task of overseeing the action here.
Ooh. He's like in the middle of a bunch of junkyard dogs about ready to fight. That's not a good place to be for a zebra.
And Andrade looks to be starting things out for his side, or maybe Big Butch.
What a talent Andrade is. Good looking, experienced, smart, mean, and he's got Yankee pinstripes on.
Isaiah Cassidy.
I don't think those are Yankee pinstripes. I think those are
like high-end
mob.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad.
Isaiah Cassidy being deputized by Andrade El Idolo to start things off and get right in the face of Baron Black.
Baron Black's not the guy to shove in the face. He's got quite a temper on him.
Now, Baron is a very accomplished grappler. We've seen him many times here in Dark Elevation. He can test his opponents.
Guys, I know this has nothing to do with pro wrestling.
Sure,
but
there's a lot of blonde tips in people's hair in this match.
Wow, you're
Baron.
I don't know what that has
Captain
to do with
Sean. I told you it had nothing to do with wrestling.
Yeah, but now it's messed me up because that's all I'm thinking about.
Charlie Bravo, everybody.
I think you're just mad because you ain't got no hair no more.
You know what? Thanks, Paul. Thanks for reminding me.
Isaiah stepped over, caught Baron Black with that enziguri.
Man, if I was his opponent, I'd just steal his chain and run out the side door. That thing looks like it's worth more than the payoff he's going to get.
Tag made out to Mark Quinn. Quinn comes in over the top, big senton.
Boy, Mark Quinn loves the showboat, doesn't he?
Quinn getting in the face of the opposing team, but as we mentioned, Baron Black, not a guy you want to underestimate. Oh, atomic drop.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Jams that L4, L5 up,
And
blocks that lower back up.
Chandler Hopkins comes in. Oh, wow. Got a little too fancy. Hit his partner, and then Mark Quinn came in big.
Did a little
kick.
river dance.
He did do a little river dance. With a drop kick that high, he can do a river dance.
Quinn,
Oh, no.
the wrist of Hopkins neutralized, and now Big Butch, the Butcher, tags in for the AHFO side. Chandler Hopkins, though.
Good for Chandler Hopkins. He's trying, but he's in there with a real-life mercenary.
A backbreaker by the Butcher, and now Butcher makes the tag out to the blade. These two guys, absolute mercenaries, and they are so ruthlessly efficient. Big double shoulder block takes Hopkins off his feet.
Definitely one of AEW's most fierce tag teams.
It's good to see him back healthy.
Yep, amen to that.
Tag is made out to Jamison Ryan, who walks into a big right hand from the blade.
That guy's going to be eating soup the rest of this week.
Chop to the chest by the blade, another boot to the midsection.
Who's the most dangerous? The Butcher
Or the blade?
or the blade? The man that wields the steel or the steel itself?
Well, that's kind of like a chicken and an egg question, man. I'm not smart enough to think all that. You done thrown me all over the place. You deep philosophizing about the Butcher and the blade and blonde hair tips. I can't keep up with you.
Captain Sean Dean,
Wow, you hear that?
single-handedly taking out Private Party. Floats over, DDT!
That's a beautiful
Captain
DDT.
Sean Dane.
Just
So
spiked
what's
Mark
up,
Quinn.
youngster? That's how you do it.
Oh, there's this guy, Charlie Bravo.
Charlie Bravo makes the tag. Andrade backs off.
They kind of shied away from
Yeah,
Andrade
they
a
did.
little bit.
Andrade's reputation precedes him.
Definitely so.
And now Carly Bravo. Boot to the side of the head. Flatliner by the captain. 1, 2, no! Pinfall attempt broken up.
Now the dogs are all fighting. It's pure mayhem.
Carly Bravo just got booted. Excuse me, Mark Quinn just got booted. And now Bravo looking at a rolling elbow strike. Quinn makes the tag to Andrade. Carly Bravo is trying to prevent it.
That's how smart Andrade was to pick the timing when his opponent says,
And Andrade, double knee strike in the corner. Just tosses Carly Bravo towards center.
yeah, Andrade's had enough.
This is going to be the end.
He's definitely had enough.
He drops Bravo with El Idolo. And Andrade,
Oh,
Well, he's invested
Man.
in his own corporation, basically.
that's right, he's setting up Isaiah Cassidy to get the win for the AHFO.
Private Party, The Butcher, The Blade, and Andrade El Idolo.
Look at this, Matt Hardy up to the stage. Matt Hardy, you remember, walked out on Isaiah Cassidy in that Face of the Revolution qualifying match, and it seems like he's found a new mentor in Andrade El Idolo. A lot of complicated things going on for the AHFO here.
wow. He's back.
Up next here on AEW Dark Elevation, the runaway Ruby Soho in action.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Soho.
Paul, a great reaction reaction for Ruby Soho here in Nashville.
How can you not get a great reaction? There's such positive energy. She comes to the ring. That personality shines through. You know, business is about to pick up when Ruby Soho steps in the ring.
People can also appreciate good punk music here, too.
It is Music City.
It's Music City.
I didn't know that, really? Why you mad, man? Why you mad? You can't get mad at me. You
Pink
love me.
leopard spots.
And her opponent,
Wow,
Haley
look at that.
J.
Haley J making her debut on AEW Dark Elevation. And before this match gets too far underway, I want to remind everybody that February is American Heart Month, and AEW is proud to support the American Heart Association's Life is Why campaign. Check out shopaew.com for a special collaboration t-shirt with $2 per t-shirt sold donated to the American Heart Association. We hope fans will get behind this important cause to help raise awareness and find cures for heart disease and stroke.
Look how vicious Ruby Soho is being right here. Both the wrists trapped behind the neck.
Haley brought that on herself, though.
Well, that's true. That's usually what happens with Ruby.
Ruby drives that shoulder in the midsection of Haley J.
It's funny, Ruby Soho has always impressed me because she's not afraid to escalate the amount of violence necessary to get something done.
You shoot me, she'll pull out a howitzer.
Yeah. Listen to this crowd. They love Ruby.
Ruby sent into the corner. Oh, back elbow. Caught Haley J charging in. And Ruby.
Oh.
Wow, that hurt me watching it.
Drive Haley face first into that middle turnbuckle. Ruby charges in. Running boot to the side of the head. Building up momentum. A second shot. And perhaps a third.
For good measure.
Tremendous power by Ruby Soho. Speed and power.
Oh, she's on Dream Street right now.
Oh, thumb to the
well,
eye.
I'll be damned.
Old school, it works. No school like the old school.
Ruby through the clothesline attempt. Haley J. Clothesline. Just a one count, though.
Attack her. You better get on, stay on her.
And you saw Ruby. She was trying to wipe the sweat out of her eye. But right now, lands that knee strike, the thrust kick. And no future for Haley J.
No future for the rest of this match.
2, 3.
The winner of this match, Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho, even with the thumb in the eye, able to fight through the pain and scored the victory. Ruby Soho with another notch in the win column here in All Elite Wrestling. The Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, in action next here on AEW Dark Elevation.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Throwing his opponent down the ramp from Hearn, Texas, weighing 273 pounds, is the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer.
That's just completely unnecessary.
You talk about unstable. Sir, yeah, I think that we kind of jumped the gun with Bud.
Oh, choke slam center of the ring.
Is a proper choke slam.
Now, Lance Archer normally has a surly disposition, but this is our first time seeing him since that defeat in that brutal, bloody Texas death match when he challenged Hangman Adam Page. But Archer wastes no time to blackout, and now laying down right hands on his opponent, left and right, and the referee stops it.
Poor Joey O'Reilly doesn't deserve any of this.
Whoa, whoa,
You
whoa.
got to swing at the referee there, sir.
Well, he pushed him off.
Lance Archer.
Beating your winner, Lance Archer.
I think the referee gave him that match just because he was scared.
And Archer, you know, as I mentioned, this is our first time seeing him back since after that Texas death match. And Mark, he seems meaner somehow, improbably.
You know what, man? It didn't work out the way he thought, and that's what happens when it don't work out for you. You take it out on the next person.
I'm a writer, so being able to write something and have it turn into a song and put lyrics to it and a beat to pretty much my life journey has been an amazing experience. Well, my song's title's called That's on Period, and if anybody knows me, you know That's on Period is my thing, which pretty much means like after the period, there's nothing else to come. That's the final point. So my message in my song was about my journey, obviously the things that I've had to go through, because I did go through a lot of struggle before I even got into wrestling in my own personal life. Growing up, I had to hide who I was. I felt like I had to hide who I was because of fear of rejection. So my song is about just flourishing and being that flower and just being true to yourself, because honestly, the last couple of years I've come into my own, and I'm so glad I've been able to express that in a way like this, because it is so important to just be yourself and not be afraid to hide who you are and not be afraid, because growing up, my parents always had this idea of me and where they wanted me to go and how they wanted me to be, but I always wanted to break out of that mold because I knew I was different. I knew I was special, but everything that I did, my parents thought was weird or different, and I always thought weird or different meant wrong. But growing up and realizing and being in wrestling and just being around different people, I've come to find that being yourself is the number one thing you can do, because it'll get you further than you think. And also, being a black woman, being an LGBTQ woman, to be represented in two different lights, I've always found it empowering to be myself, and that's what my song is about. It's just the empowerment of being yourself and being true to that.
Big Time Trios tag team match. Nyla Rose, Layla Hirsch, and Emi Sakura with Vicky Guerrero in their corner take on Sky Blue, Kiera Hogan, and AQA.
This is a trios tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring to be accompanied by Vicky Guerrero, the team of Emi Sakura, Legit Layla Hirsch, and the native beast, Nyla Rose.
Oh, Mark, your eyebrows just grew back and everything.
Yeah, man.
I'm warming the other side because they cooked the front side.
Is that why you flipped around?
Yeah. Jeez.
Big Trios tag team match.
Need a little barbecue sauce.
Oh, I know a guy that can set you up with something.
Yeah, that's true. We do know a guy. Guy by the name of Ross. First name Jim.
Their opponents, the team of AQA, Kiera Hogan, and Sky Blue.
Three of the bright young stars here in the AEW women's division, but they're going to have their hands full against this team of Legit Layla Hirsch, Nyla Rose, and Emi Sakura. And you have to remember Nyla Rose, former AEW Women's World Champion. Emi Sakura is trained to former AEW Women's World Champions in Riho and Hikaru Shida. And of course, Legit Layla Hirsch has had no shortage of problems with Chris Statlander as of late.
AQA starting it off. She had a good effort last week against Jade Cargill.
Right.
But, you know, almost only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes.
Nyla Rose exerting her power right out of the gate, Paul.
Nyla's always scary in that ring, the way she takes control so effortlessly.
Swinging a miss. AQA, though, throwing some elbow strikes. Drop
Wrong
kick.
weight class.
Staggered Nyla a little bit. Oh, but Nyla just swatted AQA out of the air.
Oh, she is stepping on her head. Jeez.
And Nyla, just effortlessly bringing AQA up. And
what in the hell?
look at it. Vicky Guerrero, Emi Sakura punishing AQA in the corner while referee Mike Posey's attention was occupied. And Layla Hirsch
Oh, double knees to the face.
And vaults
And
up
take
into the
these
drop kick, yeah. Brings AQA out of the quarter, lateral press.
Almost said meet the feet.
Meet the feet, yeah. Well, Layla's got those shooter boots on, so and any time she starts using that amateur wrestling background.
Oh,
nice drop kick.
Yeah,
right in the mouth.
That drop kick caught Layla in the face.
Oh, she's not happy.
No.
She is not happy.
Kiera Hogan, who slides under the pump kick attempt. Blocks the lariat with a boot. Shotgun drop kick in the corner. And Kiera comes in.
Oh, drive-by. Layla Hirsch is just, her face has got like a magnet for kicks.
Cover.
Maybe it's a boot magnet.
You know, you have to imagine Chris Statlander somewhere smiling, seeing Layla eating those shots.
Is Chris smiling or is Chris wishing she was the one kicking the boots?
I think Chris Statlander would love to get her hands on Layla Hirsch, but right now Sky Blue with a chance. No.
Layla's tough, man. She just got 5 kicks to the face in a matter of about a half a minute.
It just shows how much they respect her amateur background.
Yeah, she got out of there.
Emi Sakura gets reversed by Sky Blue. Sky rolls Sakura through, looking for a pinfall attempt here. 2, no, Sakura able to kick out. That would have been something of an upset, I think, Paul, if Sky Blue were to score the victory over a vet like Sakura.
I wonder, though, Sky Blue has had such an impressive showing here in AEW. Even though she's young, you can see in her execution, she's got massive potential.
But we know one thing about Emi Sakura. She will chop you. And then the diving attack in the corner makes the tag out to Nyla Rose. This trio of Nyla, Sakura, and Layla working together very efficiently.
Yeah, it seems like they've worked together before. I don't know how many matches they've had together.
Well, they've also got some pretty good leadership ringside with Vicky Guerrero, too. With her experience bringing the place, she's getting the girls to work together and be on the same page. Just that power of Nyla Rose, just slinging them in the corner by their head.
Yeah, and that's where AQA really needs to rely on her speed and explosivity. And she sneaks out of the corner.
Talk about speed. Look how fast she's flying up there.
AQA up to the top rope. Vicky Guerrero. Look at Vicky grabs the boot.
Hey, where's the ref?
AQA was looking for that shooting star press. And Nyla brings AQA back in the hard way.
Oh, no.
Nyla comes off. Went for the splash. AQA once again using her speed. Rolled in.
AQA really needs to make a tag and get out of trouble.
And the tag is made to Sky Blue. And Layla Hirsch also tagged in.
Oh.
Big knee strike.
The block was very creative, too.
With a step up on the bottom rope. Sky Blue comes in with a second knee strike. Layla.
Uh-oh.
As the waist lock. Oh. Looking for the O'Connor roll. Sky Blue counters.
Sky Blue is a smart competitor. She really is. Her offense is super innovative.
And the cover. No, Nyla. I think Nyla recognized that Layla Hirsch has been kicked in the face like 6 or 7 times in this match.
Yeah, she's hurt. She's on easy street right now.
Kiera Hogan buckled the knee of Nyla Rose. Caught her with the kick to the side of the head. Oh, the backbreaker there by Emi Sakura. AQA. Oh, and Zikiri rocks Emi Sakura. Layla Hirsch, though, release German suplex.
Poor Layla Hirsch.
Oh!
That chin. That's a kick to the face back all over Layla
running
Hirsch.
Knee. And the win for Layla Hirsch.
Winners this match, Nyla Rose, Emi Sakura, and legit Layla Hirsch.
We saw Layla Hirsch a couple weeks ago wipe out Chris Statlander, first with the chair and then that running knee strike to the head. And that same move ended the night for AQA here. A good victory for Vicky Guerrero's side. Or excuse me, ended the night for Sky Blue, not AQA.
That was a very solid knee right to the head of Sky Blue. Not much Sky Blue to do in that situation. A lot of frustration came out of that knee strike by Layla Hirsch.
Yeah, after getting hit in the face so many times early in the match.
And Chris Statlander may have another one of those waiting for her from Layla Hirsch. What a 10-man tag team main event we've got for you tonight. Jay Lethal, Matt Seidel, Frankie Kazarian, Lee Johnson, and Brock Anderson with Arn Anderson in their corner take on Chaos Project and the Wingmen.
about my favorite music.
Your Elevation main event is a 10-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Hollywood Hunk, Ryan Nemeth, Peter Avalon, J.D. Drake, and Cesar Bononi.
Well, you gotta say, Pretty Peter's hair looks luxurious.
I don't know what he's done to it, but
Pantene.
Pantene, yeah, or be down Sassoon. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Did I just date myself for that?
Joining them, Luther Serpentico Chaos Project.
a very unique team here in our main event. Serpentico, Luther, J.D. Drake, Ryan Nemeth, and Cesar Bononi.
Little interesting story talking about degrees of separation. I'm really good friends with Henry Winkler, of course, did Waterboy. I was on Hollywood Squares with Henry Winkler, of course.
I don't know that that's his most famous role.
But my point is Luther was supposed to be a guest on Hollywood Squares, didn't like the question that Henry Winkler asked him, and Luther choked out Henry Winkler, probably the nicest man in Hollywood, and Luther choked him out.
We should get you a pink jacket. You're a liar.
And their opponents, Jay Lethal, Matt Sydal, Big Shotty Lee Johnson, and being accompanied by his father, Arn Anderson, Ross Anderson, and, you guessed it, Frank E. Kazarian.
Jeez. Now you want to talk about an absolutely loaded tag team.
Just the amount of talent, that young talent, also the leadership of Matt Sydal out there, and then ringside you've got one of the greatest minds in wrestling with Arn Anderson. That is one well put together team.
It looked like school just let out. All these people out here. Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love.
That's a face that's made for radio.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not saying anything.
And a voice for print.
Excalibur slides in with a zinger at the end. Zing.
Big 10-man tag team main event. We've had 30 guys compete in 10-man tags tonight.
That's all right, though. A lot of opportunity for people to, make that connection with the audience in AEW and showcase their talent.
Jay Lethal start things out for his side. Peter Avalon.
Peter Avalon's hair does look fantastic. I got to put the guy
Uh-oh. We got a little strut going on. Somebody's feeling themselves today.
Man, if I had hair like that, I'd strut all day.
Peter Avalon channeling Jackie Fargo, perhaps. Swing and a miss. And Jay Lethal strutted a time or two in Nashville before. Avalon.
Yeah,
I think
Peter
he
says
won
enough
the
of that.
woo battle.
Lethal versus Avalon into the ropes. Drop kick.
That guy's quick as a hiccup, man.
He is quick as a hiccup. I haven't heard that saying in a long time.
Man, that guy's so fast. Paul, he can get in the bed before the light goes off.
Tag is made. Jay Lethal comes in. Avalon immediately tags out to the heater. J.D. Drake.
J.D. Drake, not so much.
J.D. Drake.
J.D. Drake doesn't have to be fast. He's really excellent in his role in this group.
Oh, look at that. Great teamwork by Brock Anderson and Lee Johnson. We've seen them compete as a duo, and great strength there by Brock Anderson.
Great show of strength by Brock Anderson.
And wrenching the arm of J.D. Drake, keeping J.D. in his team's corner.
J.D. Drake goes about 6'1", about 295 pounds.
Matt Sydal.
Poor Serpentico.
That leaping kick just cracked Serpentico.
I think Serpentico's feelings got hurt.
Whoa. Luther came in at that big leg lariat. Sydal able to duck it, and look at Serpentico from behind. Matt Sydal. He's got both members of Chaos Project.
What in the Sam Hill of beans was that?
A slice and a jawbreaker combo by Sydal. And now the standing Mariposa.
Man, Seidel just showing off right now.
Matt Seidel.
Now, who's showing off?
Oh, look at this. Ryan Nemeth on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Bottom of your
showing off.
screen, he was grabbing Seidel's boot and allowed Luther.
You would think
to
the
counter.
referee would see him ringside because that outfit doesn't do very much for camouflage.
You can see that outfit from space.
Luther driving those knees in the midsection of Seidel.
Looks like.
Oh, look at this.
Wow, that is a straight up
5-on-1
beatdown.
beating, yeah.
Ryan Nemeth looked like he just came from the set of Tron when he got fired as an extra.
So
Nobody will get that.
Time traveled here from 1982.
Come on, Tron was a... Yeah,
Tron Legacy.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
just yesterday for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Poor Serpentico.
drop toe hold, and now
Oh, Luther, come on, no.
Come on, stop this.
smashing the head of Serpentico into Matt Seidel's sternum.
I wonder if Serpentico's health insurance provider sees him do this and raises his rates.
Seidel is
Serpentico
in
makes
a bad way.
tag out to JD Drake.
Deep in enemy territory.
And the wingmen got Matt Seidel. Oh, look at that fish drop headbutt combination. Avalon.
Man, Peter's done something with his hair. It looks fantastic.
Man, you know what? I think that he's starting to use the juices and berries.
I don't know, but he looks like an 80s action hero with that hair.
Beautiful. Big Benoni. Cesar Benoni.
Got the Jacksonville Jaguar gear.
I think he is the Jaguar. But good reference. Good throw out to the Jacksonville squad. Love our Jaguars.
In my next life, I want to come back that size. I want to be like 6'7".
You love getting paid every other Friday is what you mean.
That's exactly what I mean.
Oh, Matt Seidel makes the tag out to Frankie Kazarian. Kazarian goes right at Luther.
Frankie's just such a focused wrecking machine.
Swing.
He's not telling jokes or playing around. He came to work, folks.
No, just kinetic energy here by Frankie Kazarian. Serpentico reverses Frankie into the rope. Oh, Serpentico. Oh, knocked into JD Drake by Kazarian's drop kick. Kazarian rolls through. Oh, and speared Nemeth.
He speared the ice cream cake.
He looks like swirl sherbet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Arn Anderson.
Oh, he
Let's
don't
go.
need a Glock. He don't need a Glock. He don't need a Glock.
And the scoop and the slam. Kazarian off the middle rope. Leg drop on Serpentico. Kazarian covers. Luther there in time to break things up.
Oh, here it is, guys.
Now we have a full-on Donnybrook on our hands. Jay Lethal, JD Drake inside the ring. JD Drake, that's big sledgehammer across the shoulder blades. Drake sends Lethal into the ropes. Lethal, tope suicida, wipes out Benoni and Avalon. Whoa, Kazarian sends JD off for a ride. Roll up here by Serpentico.
No, not like this.
Wow, heads up move by Serpentico. Going for the victory when Frankie Kazarian's attention was diverted. Blind tag there by Brock Anderson.
He's the last man standing.
Oh, Brock spine on the pine.
Now that's a spine buster.
Lee Johnson up to the top. Big frog splash. And Jay Lethal drops the elbow. Lethal, 1, 2, 3.
What is this match? Brock Anderson, Lee Johnson, Frankie Kazarian, Matt Seidel, and Jay Lethal.
What a big elbow drop by Jay Lethal to score the win here in our main event. For myself, Excalibur, for Paul White, for Mark Henry. Thank you for joining us here tonight on AEW Dark Elevation.
Wednesday on TBS, Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho go face-to-face.
Maybe I'll kick your ass too. I'm begging you.
It's a tag team battle royal for a shot at the #1 contender. And Penta El Zero Miedo and Pac take on the House of Black.
You will feel true pain.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live at 8 on TBS.